The results are in, everyone, and the first round of the tournament has concluded. Before we break down the results, I just want to thank everyone who has voted and followed along so far. There is a lot more to come, but it's been a really fun start. Now, the winners of round one.
Cheers. That one last rep on a set till failure. A very smooth pebble. Cheese. Ohm. LeBron. No homework. Jay. Landon's dog video. Bulborb. Ted. Luke stuck in a hot car. Waking up at 3 a.m. and drinking water. Frederick Douglass. Summer nights. Joey. Razor electric mini bike. Elias. Food. He's a 10 but his job's a part-time clown. The Caledonian Boar. Christmas. Alexander Hamilton. A medium well done steak. Red. March Madness.
First of all, shame on all 22 of you that voted for Jared Bogle. Thankfully, he still lost really badly, but come on. But credit to the Caledonian Boar for getting him out of there. I think it's worth noting that I seeded these randomly, so one of the big stories of the first round is the heavy hitters that kind of got pitted against each other. I feel like John Cena could have totally made a run, but going against a big contender like Christmas in the first round is such a tough draw. Like, I think that they both could have gone deep, but a lot of these are just going to be matchup dependent. I think mangoes are a popular fruit. They could have gone far, but cheese is such a beloved food overall that was a tough matchup. One that was surprisingly close was Frederick Douglass versus the Papermate Clearpoint .9mm mechanical pencil, because it came out to a 6-vote win for Frederick Douglass. That is a lot closer than I thought it would be. The Papermate was actually my submission, my only one in the tournament, and I'll admit a part of me was disappointed to get this matchup. I did want to see how far the mechanical pencil could get against more like even competition, so just for that, I was a little disappointed. But alas, this is the tournament, and we have to embrace these matchups and see what ensues. So only 2 matchups were decided by 1 vote. On day 2, Alexander Hamilton actually beat Flying Car by just the thinnest of margins. That was a 1-vote victory for him. I honestly did not see that coming, but I guess Flying Cars are a big draw for a lot of people. And maybe there's some hate for musicals in there too. Ended up being the marquee matchup of round 1 was LeBron's 1-vote victory against Angel Hair Noodles. I'll admit, I kind of thought this would be a litmus test for LeBron either way. I figured between LeBron's place in meme culture and his overall popularity, he would have a strong lead. Maybe it would be like, a tougher competition. Like I said, this was going to be the litmus test. But Angel Hair had him on the ropes until the last second. This was going back and forth throughout the day. This is also just a pasta I don't like either. I think it's too starchy. I like a thicker noodle. I like the textures that come with that. But I guess people are either big enough fans of Angel Hair or haters enough of LeBron to make this match this close. We'll see how this carries over in LeBron's next matchup, and it's maybe a fitting one because he's taking on Lying. I think it's also worth noting that the worst performer was a bunch of seagulls given laxatives, losing 18 votes to 80 against Drinking Water at 3 a.m. Not much to say there. It's a bad matchup, and frankly, it's a bad thing. Overall, the stronger contestants made it through. The only one that did surprise me a bit was having gum, cold water, and mint in your mouth beat that one girl from 2019. This might have just been something that surprised me, though. I think that that's just not a pleasant feeling. I think there's kind of a mysticism to that one girl from 2019 that could have given it an edge. But ultimately, didn't shake out that way. Bulborb beating Beans is maybe an upset too, but Bulborb is cool, so there you go. Now let's talk about the second round. First of all, because the tournament is so big, a lot of contestants in full-on matchups got buys for the second round. So you're gonna see contestants that didn't feature in the first round. This also means that this is going to be another 2-day venture because there are 32 matchups for the 64 remaining contestants. I'll admit, guys, this is where it gets real, because there are some juggernauts waiting in this round. For one, every real person that was submitted to the tournament is jumping into the fray. Like I said, these were seeded randomly, so I guess that, the real people got a good bonus there. I guess with the exception of Luke stuck in a hot car. Name recognition is going to mean a lot for those contestants, and it will be a lot of fun to vote in those matchups. But man, we've got contenders like Pizza, Lego Star Wars, The Indomitable Human Spirit, Good Nectarine, Sex. Man. In my opinion, there are 2 big blockbuster matchups in this round, the first being Christmas and Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Maybe I'm overestimating Lego Star Wars here, but I think that this could be the battle of childhood vibes, so to speak. These are 2 things that a lot of people hold dear, and I could see either of them going deep. But only one makes it out here. The second one... Guys, Frederick Douglass is going up against Sex. I don't know how to say it. I'm really not comfortable with this one, but the bracket has decided. You may look at this and see an obvious winner. You may look at this and see a test of your personal values. I don't know, but it's heating up. And you know what? Those are just predictions. The tournament is a contest of chaos. There is no way to tell what will be the heated contest in any given round. So go ahead. Surprise me. Because the tournament continues tomorrow.